Hello and welcome to inside of my new van, the Hymer 514, and this is a Dometic three-way fridge from 2006. Well, the vehicle's from 2006, so the fridge is probably earlier than that. I know it is actually earlier than that from up here. Now, as a three-way fridge, as you can see, you've got a choice. You can put it on gas, you can put it on 230 volts as this is at present, or on 12 volts. But the 12 volt function works only as the vehicle is in motion. So I've got hookup at the moment, so I can use 220. And if I didn't have any hookup, I'd then put it onto gas like this. So to change the position, there you go, it's going on the gas now. It's fighting, can't get on the gas. There's be a reason for it. Don't know what the reason is, but we'll put it back onto 230. Maybe it is because I haven't. No, it's there. It's on. So there'll be some other reason why it can't get onto gas. Anyway, there's a different video which I've done on troubleshooting, and we can have a look at that at another time. Now, the question is, why am I getting rid of this fridge and putting my old two-way fridge in? Now, a two-way works off 12 volts and, well, two-way 12 volts plus 230, but it doesn't work off 230, so it only works off 12 volts, but that's another story. Well, the first thing which is really important about this type of fridge, I think, is that the three-way fridge, the gas fridge if you like, is very quiet in operation. Now, got the bed is up there, or alternatively you might be sleeping somewhere else in the vehicle, but whatever you're doing, you're sleeping very close to the fridge. And if you're bothered by the sound of the fridge coming on at night, then you certainly want to have a three-way fridge and put it on gas. Even the most modern versions, they're quiet. I would say they're very quiet, but you can hear them. And so if this puts you off from getting a decent night's sleep, then that's not something you want to do. The other disadvantage is you could run out of electricity. Sorry, you could run out of, yes, you can run out of electricity. And of course you could also say, well, you could run out of gas. Both are possible. The advantage for me is, first of all, I'm not disturbed by the noise of the 12 volt making the noise when you hear the aggregate comes on. That's number one decision. Number two, and this is, I think, very important, is the as far as this one's concerned, is no automatic function. Now, fridges today, in fact, from around 2007, just about all vehicles had about an automatic function in them as well. So you put it not on you put an automatic. So, for example, now I would leave, and so as I drove off, I'd put it on 12 volts. Then I find a wonderful place, park up there, and it's roasting hot outside. And in the morning, I remember to put it on the gas, and all the food's been spoilt, and there's a puddle on the floor. So with this, remembering always to change the electric source is going to be a problem. I mean, you imagine a situation also, you find somewhere nice, you go out on the bike, you're 15 kilometers away, then you start thinking, did I change the fridge or not? And it spoils your day because you're thinking about if the food's going to be edible when you get back. However, in my case, on the roof, I've got 200 volts from the old, 200 watts of solar from the old vehicle. I have got 160 from this one I got it, so that's 360. I've also got a battery, a lithium ferrous phosphate battery, which gives me 250 ampere hours of energy. So I've got stacks of power for the fridge. So from my point of view, there's absolutely nothing to worry about running out of electricity. However, when I'm off grid, even though I've got a refillable system, I could be somewhere where I don't have the appropriate adapters for the gas, then this could be a problem. So that's and there's another reason. My other fridge is roughly the same size as this one. In fact, it's a bit smaller. It's the same width, but it's not quite so high. So something here is going to have to be put in to make it look nice. But inside, there we go. That's the contents of the fridge at present. Not a lot, I know. And, well, I'm about to leave today. But inside, there's stacks more space. The reason for this is that the apparatus for making the three-way fridge takes up a lot more space. So that is why I am getting rid of this fridge and putting in the two-way fridge. But if you're the sort of person who can't sleep through noise from a fridge, then what I suggest you do is you get a three-way fridge like this one. Anyway, that's obviously, and everybody doesn't see things the same. Some really new vehicles today coming out, they have both three-way fridges and two-way. Two-way are gaining in popularity. The reason for that they're gaining in popularity is because of their electricity draw is much less. So major improvements have been made in technology since this one here was built, for example, and it's above all in the last 10 years or so that we've seen this. So that now, for example, on this, the electricity draw would be about 2.5 times what it is on the other fridge. And the other fridge I got in 2014, so as well, or 2013 model, something like that. So it's not really that much difference in age between the two, but certainly there is in their ability to work. Okay, well, thanks very much for listening. I hope you found that interesting, and I do lots of things. I'm a big believer in keeping your fridge size smallish because I don't keep cold drinks in the fridge, and I do like to have space for storage because I carry a lot of food around with me. There, look, you can see some of it up there, and up there I've got food as well. But anyway, I'm going to do a separate video showing you how what I've done in this van and how everything's been laid out. But for the moment, from me here in Germany, thanks very much for listening. Hope you found that interesting, and all the best.